Hello, everyone. This is Phina from Alberta. She just passed her Canadian boards. Congratulations. It's so nice to have you here. Tell us a little bit more about you.
So my name is Phina. I graduated from Oxford College in Toronto, and I passed my Canadian boards. So I'm excited.
So fantastic. So tell us a little bit more about, how you went from school to take the examination. How long did you wait to take it?
I actually registered while I was still in school.
Mhm.
And it was really hard because I've heard stuff about the boards, how hard it is, and they were like, "Oh, study Darby, study Darby." Darby is a great textbook, but it's too big. I'm a single parent, and I didn't have the time with school, clinic, running with my kid, trying to move from Toronto to Calgary, where I live. Because I moved to Toronto just for school. Like I had so much going on, so I was looking for the easiest way to study and pass. And someone told me, she goes, "Oh, I passed the boards. I'm a mom of three kids, and I pass. If I can pass it, you pass it." And she goes, "Oh, I studied student RDH." I was like, "Okay, what is that?" She said, "Look it up online." And I looked it up online. I was like, "Oh, I need more stuff." And I bought some stuff online, and they didn't work. So I just focused on student RDH, and that was all I studied to pass my.
Thank you. Wow, that's very impressive. I'm so proud of you. And you had another textbook, right, that you tried to study?
Yeah, so I was to study chapter because I in the Canadian boards, I think most people know that there's a lot of area. So they were like, "Oh, study Darby." I still remember the chapters, chapter 34, chapter 17, chapter 18.
Wow.
I was like, "Oh, okay." But the thing is, I already studied student RDS. So I was like, let me just go through it like a week before the boards and see. But when I was going through, I was like, I already know these things because I already studied them in student RDH and even know more. Because what I found is with student RDH, they take stuff from Darby, Mosby, and other stuff and compress everything and make it easier. And I don't have the time to study five textbooks at a time. So they study everything and make it easier for people like us. So it's easier to study with. So that was why I studied only student RDH.
Perfect. And that's exactly what I did. We did everything, every textbook you can think of, we looked at, we just got everything you needed and just put it in a very simple format because I feel like the textbook have a lot of things, a lot of words that are not really needed. And you don't have 100 million hours to study, right?
No, not when you're busy and like I
Mhm.
said, as a single parent,
Mhm.
it was a lot. And also something when I was in school, I struggled with
Mhm.
pharmacology and head and neck. But
Mhm.
after going through student RDH pharmacology and head and neck, now I can actually teach head and neck and pharmacology. I'm that good. I'm like the queen of pharmacology and head and neck. I even I have a friend that's a doctor. I was telling him about medications. Like, "Oh, you know too much." I was like, "Oh yeah, I studied pharmacology." Like, "Oh, you seem to know a lot." I was like, "Yeah." So it's that. So I know it's so much that I can actually teach pharmacology and head and neck, and those are the two things I struggled with when
I
I.
am so proud of you. This is fantastic. You can teach your doctor about it because you've
Yeah.
learned it and everything is in your head.
Oh yeah, it's so
Amazing.
right. It's so easy to understand, and
Mhm.
like it's just so easy. And I was always happy after studying. I'll take the test, the quiz, and I see, oh, I got 80. Then I do it next time, I got 90, and that was just so motivating for me to study. So I any day if I had to, I'm actually studying for the American board, I would still go with student RDH because it's so easy the way everything is simplified. I would always recommend student RDH.
I really appreciate that kind words of yours. And, you're one success story. I'm extremely proud of you. You being a single mom as well and go transitioning, it must have been a lot.
It was a lot moving from Alberta to Toronto. It was a lot, and dental hygiene is not an easy program, and yeah, it was a lot. So I
Per-
always look for easy stuff, to something
Mhm.
easy, you know, and I will understand. With student RDH, it's not about passing. I understand. And there are many things I didn't know when I was in college. Now I know them. Like I said, I can teach pharmacology head and neck because I'm that
So
good now.
good. This is perfect. This is a perfect story. Now, let's transition into, okay, you prepared. Now tell us about the day of the exam. What did you do the day before?
The day before, so I've attended what's the webinars that you
Yes.
organize? Yeah, webinars.
Yes.
Yeah. And you said don't stress out. The night before, I didn't start studying anything new. I just started doing the online questions, like the mock.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the mock. I just went through the mock. I didn't study anything new. And in the morning, I got ready. I went and I ate bananas. Because I remember in one of your webinar, you were like, "Oh, banana is very good." I was like, "Oh, okay, that's easy to get." I made sure I had my banana.
Uh-huh.
I ate my banana before the first session, which is 100 questions for 2 hours, and then we had 15 minutes break. I ate another banana, drank some water, and then I went in for the second.
Amazing. Okay, so banana, let me clarify. Banana, I said, are great, and you've done the right thing because it has, first of all, potassium that are really important for our nervous system. So the nervous system is also the nerve connections in your brain. First of all, that's why. And also, it kind of has the perfect amount of sugar that keeps you going without giving you a crash. If you have more sugar than that, you can experience a crash. So that's why I like bananas, and they're easy and they're cheap. They're, I don't know, 50 cents each or something like that. Nothing fancy granola, I thought that was great. All right, so you had 2 hours, 100 question, a 15-minute break. Everybody got out of the room, and 15-minute, everybody came back in, and then another 2 hours, 100 questions, right?
Yes.
Tell us about what you brought into the room or what you could not bring into the room.
No watches, no headphones, no phones for sure, just a bottle of water. And if there is a label, you have to take out the label and your ID card. That's it.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
it. No notes, right?
No notes, no pens, nothing. Just water. And I wasn't even allowed to take my banana in.
No way.
Nothing, was just the water
Oh,
and
okay.
your ID card.
Okay, great. So let's talk about the break. You had the 15-minute break, but did you ask for any bathroom breaks?
I did not ask for any bathroom break
Mm-hmm.
because there were a lot of case studies, and with
Mm-hmm.
studies you need the time, so I didn't ask for a bathroom break.
Great. So let's talk about time now. Did you use the full 2 hours and 2 hours?
I could have finished use less than the 2 hours, but I waited. I wanted to use all my time. I went back to the answers and
Mm-hmm.
went over them again because I had the time. Why am I rushing out? There's
Mm-hmm.
nothing out there to do. So I sat down and
Mm-hmm.
went over my questions again.
Okay, perfect. I love it because I'm a big fan of just using your entire time. And we pay, you paid a lot of money to register, $600 plus school, I mean. And then I say each minute is money. If you divide the amount of money you pay versus the hours, well, each minute is money. So, and also not just that, but the scores as well. You want to make sure you have one chance to make it right. So hopefully, you don't waste it. And, think about if you started, if you finish a little too fast, when a little too fast, you sit in the room and then, what else can you do? So I love that you took your time. When you were done, you went back and reviewed your answers, right? That's what you did?
Yes,
Okay.
because I still had time, so I went back and reviewed the answers again.
Fantastic. I love that. And that's what I would suggest to any student to do. Now, after the examination, everybody just got out. And how long did it take you to get your pass result?
I think it was posted after 2 weeks or so, and then they sent the certificate after a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So pretty quickly.
yeah, after a week I took the marks were posted, and then a week after I got my certificate
Mm-hmm.
in the mail.
Great. And where did you check to see pass or fail before receiving the certificate?
I went to the NDB, I can't say with the
And
National Board
the,
website,
yeah.
and something, and I checked. It's so easy, just type in boards, uh,
Okay. Yeah, NDHCB. Yeah, not, yes.
is there with your number.
Yes, exactly. So you need your number, whatever, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it's going to tell you pass or fail, right?
Yeah,
That's all there is, right? They don't give you any scores.
no,
No. Okay, fantastic. I mean, I'm so glad you passed, so you don't have to worry about it again.
yeah.
So
I,
now let's talk about the transition between, Ontario to Alberta now. What is the process?
oh yeah, to get your license
Mm-hmm.
is a long process, and
Mm-hmm.
it's different in each province. And
Mm-hmm.
from what I've heard, and we were told in school, that Alberta is usually the longest. They take the longest time to for you to get your license, so it does
Mm-hmm.
take time. But
So they
as
want to verify a lot of things, right? For example, your school records, your school curriculum, right?
yeah, so ask the school to send the course outline, detailed
Mm-hmm.
course
Mm-hmm.
outline, your timetable, and your official transcript. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
mail, not email, mail.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you get some signatures as well from the schools,
Yeah,
some letters from director, things like that.
yeah,
So yes, it's a long process. You're going through it and you will get it done. But just for any student out there who want to transition from province to another, know that there are some extra steps to provide those verification for them to give you the certificate, okay?
yeah.
So, unfortunately you have to wait, but at the end of the day, you're gonna start working and everything will be great.
Yeah, like I said, depend on the province.
Mhm.
Maybe like I heard in Ontario, like in Toronto, people get their license in like 2 months, but
Yes,
Alberta is just longer.
yes,
Because I'm not sure why, but they do take time to.
yes.
And we were told that in school, if you're from Alberta, just get yourself ready. That it could take up to 4 months. I've heard people waited for 6 months. I'm not
Yeah.
sure why, but it does take time.
And I heard those stories too. So yes, we have to wait a little bit. Now, lastly, I just want to talk a little bit about the school exam versus the board exam. Do you find them similar? How would you prepare during school for the board examinations?
To be honest, the school exam is like with boards it's day and night. It's not the same at all. If you study your school notes and say, oh, I'm ready for the board, no, it's a no-no. Because it's just different. You can't even compare. I think the school exam, listening class to pass for your school exams, but when it comes to the boards, no. So
Okay.
that's why I've heard from a lot of people. They go, I passed by StudentRDH. I've passed by, like, the name is everywhere. So
Mhm.
that was why I started StudentRDH. Everyone is talking about, like, I've told a lot of people, I was like, oh, I passed. I'm like, oh, I've heard of it too. It works. I was like, yeah, it works. So
I love it.
just
That's fantastic.
clear and easy for you to study. Someone already did the work for you. So
Mhm.
it's just for you to study.
So would you tell the students that are at school studying the notes to get something else other than their school notes and the textbooks for the board examinations?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Because I freak out when it comes to tests.
Mm-hmm.
And the webinar really helped. Like the advice that you gave, eat banana. I do not like banana, but I ate banana on the day of my boards. And relax, don't stress, take breaks. If you need breaks, revise, like go over your answers. Those were really, really helpful. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anyone have that much time to study like different textbooks. Like Darby alone is huge.
This
Just
is
looking at it is so discouraging.
yeah.
So I would study something else. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not here to sell StudentRDH to anybody. I don't know. I don't know you. At least the first time we're just chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would say go with StudentRDH because I purchased other stuff online and I looked at it, I was like, no, if I study this, I'll fail. They're just like my school notes
I see.
until
I
I
see.
saw student
Mm-hmm.
RDA. And also, I was told, oh, because with the Canadian board, there's a lot of perio. So
Mm-hmm.
everyone know that there's a lot of periods. So they're like, oh, study chapter 17, 18, 34, Darby. I still remember all the chapters. But when I studied them, I was like, I already know this. I studied this in student RDH. So I just get my Darby and just study student RDH. And it was very, very helpful. And the mock exams were very helpful too.
Fantastic. So, again, I mean, I'm the founder of StudentRDH. I'm not here to sell it, but I just want to, something to understand that school exams are different than the board examinations, the format, the timing, everything.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's a different game. So get yourself, to prepare for the real game. And that's just the last thing you have to do after school. So, once you're done, you never have to look back.
Yeah. And the thing is with school is paper tests. And the boards is computer. That's why with student RDH, you already know the timing. You're taking the mock, his timing is just like the real deal. Like you already, so it didn't feel foreign to me when I was there because I'm used to, from student RDH, I know I'm used to the case studies and how to work with the time. So it was just, if you just come from school, with paper, you said that too. You were like, if you're just taking paper tests and then you're starting with computer, is different. So I would advise people start taking online tests with your computer, so it's not foreign on the day of the test.
And you are absolutely right. I feel like the paper test is very different. It's like you never cooked a turkey, but suddenly you have to cook a turkey. Going from chicken to a turkey, it's two very different things. So going from paper exam to computer exam is a whole game on its own. Yeah. Right? So yes, and I love that because sometimes we forget that the examination is on the computer. Were your eyes tired?
I was tired. I was so focused on the text that I can't really remember. My eyes were tired, but it was. I think I'm used with studying and doing the online tests on the computer, so it wasn't very hard for me to do. Yeah. But I think when I started doing the student RDH online test, it was so hard. I called my friends, oh my God, it's taking forever. Oh my God, this is too long. Then I got used to it. So I trained myself for the boards.
And that's the message I want for you and all the students too. And I'm very grateful that students say, I love StudentRDH. It helped me so much. But what I always say is you do half of the work as well. We put it together in the format that's easiest for you and everybody and pass the boards, but it's really you who's doing the real work because you're reading it every day. You're doing the questions, you're doing the mock exam, you're putting a lot of stress. So I really want to congratulate you for passing the examination and giving hope and advice to other students out there. And lastly, let's talk about the subjects that you feel like students could study a little more before the examinations.
Perio, community, it was a lot of perio, there was a lot of community, there was very few of RAD. I think with my only got like 4 RAD interpretations, and which had to do with the age of the child, how old is this child on a pen, stuff like that. But perio, community,
okay. And case studies.
Anatomy, a lot of case studies, yes. A lot. And the key point, because you always said, find the key point. That is the thing. They could just write something whole page, but there's just one key point. So the key point, make sure, that's why the student RDH mock is very helpful.
Amazing. Okay, so case studies for sure, because you have a case study and you have to go through many questions afterwards, and the format itself, you have to get used to it, right?
Yeah, and sometimes just a case study to one and just one question, that's it. And you read a lot. So about 80 to 90% of the questions were case studies. Okay,
so definitely great advice for those who are studying right now. Go find the case study, practice them as much as you can.
Oh, yeah.
Did you do the American case studies as well in our board's review in StudentRDH?
Yes, I did the American case studies because you guys, the American one have more case studies than
Yeah.
the Canadian one. So I did both. And it's similar anyway, so I did both.
Perfect. Perfect. So what Phina is talking about is we have called the NBDHE, that's American Board Exam, mock exam. We have that because that simulates American exam, and it's a completely different format, different hours, but the case study is a little more extensive than you're going to see on your NDHCE, the Canadian boards. And Phina is just saying that it's actually good practice to study more complicated case studies. So when you have the Canadian exam, you have seen a lot more complicated things already.
Yes, because
Absolutely.
the American one, the case studies is more 150 questions,
Yeah.
which is a lot. And the Canadian one is it's
Less.
nothing different. There's a lot of case studies. Because if you don't know case studies,
Mm.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, if you don't have case studies, you have no exam.
exactly. Yeah. So
Perfect, perfect. Well, I really am thankful for you to be here on this call today, share your tips, your real story about your experience, and encouraging others to just do well. And lastly, I wish you the best for your son, who is, how old is he? 12 years old, and he's taller than you.
he's 5'4" and I'm 5'2".
I, he's only going to grow taller from here.
I know.
Yeah. So, and you're going to start working in Alberta. I really wish you the best. When we meet in person, hopefully someday, one of those conferences, please say hi. And any of our students of our audience watching this video right now, if you find me, if you see me, whether I'm jogging or something, just tell me that, we met online, and I would love to start a conversation because, those are the moments I think that I love writing, getting the feedback, the positive feedback, really see you like this, not just through an email, but with your face and your story about your son as well. Like, that really, I love doing that. So thank you so much for on the call.
Thank you. I just want to say this, like, I'm not someone that would normally give reviews or I like this, but I just want other people to pass as well. Because
Yes.
someone told me about student RDH. I've
Mm-hmm.
heard of it, but a lady told me, oh, I've got 3 kids and I passed. It's so easy. You go for it too. I thought I should share this with other people.
Mm-hmm.
Not here to sell student RDH to anybody. I wasn't paid for it. I wasn't forced to do it. I'm just seeing you for the we're just chatting live
Yes.
for the first time, so I didn't get paid for it. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't forced to do it. I'm not trying to sell it, but it worked for me and it worked for a lot of people that I know. And I still hear people talking about it. It helped a lot of people. I thought I should share it. Not selling the business. So I would say go give it a try because it's really, really helpful. And I just want to say thank you so much for putting this together and helping a lot of people because I know a lot of people that passed studying student RDH. Thank you for helping us
Mm-hmm.
and doing the whole work, studying the whole thing and making it easier for us to study. Thank you so much because you've helped a lot of people. That's why I decided to do this so other people would benefit from student RDH as well. Thank you.
Well, I am thankful for you, for your time, for sharing your story, and you are encouraging a lot of people right now. Let me just show you one thing. I always have messages like that, you can do it, things like that. So, have it near you and, encourage yourself every day. I wish you the best in your professional life, for long, good career. And if you have anything else, please email me.
For sure. And I'm also studying it for the American board. I'm excited because
Next big step. You're very ambitious. I love it.
thank you so
All right. Thank you.